Greetings, Aquarius. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Thank you so much for being here with me. This will cover the time period of July to August of the next 30 days. It is timeless, so anytime that you find this reading and you feel drawn to watch it, there's a message in here for you. It will be part 1. So part 2 is always on Patreon. It goes for about 3 times as long as these readings because we delve really deeply into love, money, and career. That is for $10 US a month over on Patreon. You get access to all 12 extended videos, and it's about $16.50 in Australian. So I'd love to see you guys over there. There's also a tier with pick a card readings. So if you love pick a card readings and you also want to be able to vote on the topics of pick a card readings, then jump over there as well. I'd love to have you. Okay, so let's jump into this, Aquarius. We're going to get some general spiritual messages for you, whatever your higher self thinks is the most important thing to call forward today. And yeah, let's jump right into it. And also, yeah, make sure you're watching for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your North Node, because that's going to give you more information about different areas of your life. Alrighty, so Aquarius, the astrological energy check-in that I got for you this month is work, your routines and schedules, and your day-to-day has been a focus lately. Learning new ways to nourish and nurture yourself in your everyday life. You've been desiring more creativity and play in your relationships with others and taking action to express yourself more clearly and authentically. If not owning your truth and allowing your views and if not owning your truth and allowing your views and creativity to come forward, other people may embody this energy. So they may be asserting their identity onto you, bossing you around. Energy, the reason that this is happening is the energy is encouraging you to express your heart, be confident in your identity, and let yourself shine and be noticed in connection with others. New opportunities and new beginnings are coming in for work, your everyday life, and to use your skills to make things happen. As you allow your personality to shine, this is attracting people to you and getting you noticed. Driven to create closer bonds, go deeper, and you're recognizing the skills and talents that you have that make you valuable to others and asserting yourself more over the next 30 days. Also starting healthier habits that allow you to feel emotionally stable and nourished. Outdated patterns of escapism are being shed and you're applying discipline to your talents and abilities and even making money from them. Awesome. So that was your energy check-in, Aquarius. Very exciting. We're going to jump into your cards now and then, yeah, we'll go onto Patreon for a deeper look. So Spirit, what's going on for Aquarius? Please assist me to connect with my higher self and Aquarius's higher self and all the people watching this to bring forward the most important messages for them. And guys, if this does resonate, please like, comment, and there are links below to donate if you feel called. I really appreciate it and it just helps the channel keep growing. Okay, so Spirit, what is happening? Yeah. All right. Okay, Aquarius, so the first card that we get for you is Dreams. So we have a lot of intuitive colors here. The heart chakra can be pink, but as well as the hands and feet. So it feels like a very healing energy, as well as that purple being the third eye. So it says dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. So it looks like you guys are having a lot of vivid dreams at the moment. You may be really focused on your dreams. You may be having insight and inspiration coming through your dreams about what you want to do in this life, what would make you more fulfilled, more joyful, more purposeful. We also get time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals, and sacrifice. And this says, there are those worth making and there are those that will destroy you. So with time and tide, it looks like, I think you're really in tune with the timing of things at the moment. You may be being patient. You may have sown seeds and you're waiting for them to grow and you're really trusting in the universe that it's coming through. You may actually be like tapping into your spiritual side more. So doing spells, rituals. I had a candle ritual that I did on the full moon. Different things like that to connect with your higher self, to connect with the infinite energy all around us and inside us. You may be going to the ocean as well. And there also might be something here around love, like waiting for love, trusting that the tide will bring in love when the time is right. With the sacrifice card though, yeah, it does look like you may be learning a lot about like tendencies to sacrifice yourself, whether that is in love and relationships or whether that is just, you know, for your dreams or for your work. You may be deciding, you know, like if you had patterns in the past of sacrificing yourself for other people's happiness, putting them in front of you, because, you know, Aquarius is such a humanitarian sign. You know, we really, Aquarians love to contribute to the collective. They're willing to be emotionally objective and remain in that higher mind and you know, not get too emotionally reactive in order to like achieve a bigger dream or goal that's going to benefit everyone. But obviously that can come with sacrifice. And so I feel like this is also showing you that, you know, if you're going to sacrifice something, make sure it's worth it. If you're sacrificing yourself for someone and they just take you for granted, they're not appreciating that, then it's time to pull back and cut that energy off. Conversely, I also think that maybe with all these dreams coming in, you feel like it's the time to really sacrifice, you know, maybe being a little bit uncomfortable so that you can put energy and effort into your dreams and really push them ahead and get somewhere with them. So let's go into the emotions. So Spirit, what emotions are... No, we get Hermit Crab with gratitude. And the feeling I get from this, Aquarius, is like, one, obviously feeling very grateful, feeling very confident in yourself, maybe really tapped into your intuition. So you kind of feel like the universe is holding you, it's guiding you at the moment, it's, you know, sending you blessings and protecting you, even if you've got to wait a little bit for them. I noticed that, you know, hermit crabs hold their entire home on their back. So something with moving could be coming up. You may be traveling, you may be, or potentially with gratitude as well, just really sinking into the home within your heart, you know, like, some people like to visualize like a castle in their mind or different, you know, like places to escape that feel safe and like a healthy form of escape, if you get what I mean. So that might all be coming up for you as well. You may be just in a total state of gratitude. You know, his shell is green, which is the color of the heart chakra. So you may just feel like your heart is really aligned with love and really being able to pick up a lot of the messages that your spirit team is sending you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with some tarot cards. Very cool though, Aquarius. If you do have some dreams, it looks like now's the time to act on it. So don't put them off any longer. You know, take the time that you need to, you know, to see what you have to do. Like, don't feel like, you know, there's always going to be, like, there always is going to be time. But I think, you know, we can grasp an opportunity or we can watch it go by. And this, I feel like, is telling you that, like, through your gratitude and your connection with your higher self, you're not going to miss this wave. You know, it's your time to do it. Okay. Okay, so the first card that we get is the Three of Swords, but it's in reverse. So I like seeing this in reverse. This can be a card of heartache, you know, betrayal, something's gone on in love. But because it's in reverse, like, rather than the swords going into the heart, it feels like it's flipped up and they're able to drop out. So you may have experienced a really tough heartache in the past, something that you know, you felt really stabbed in the back or wounded from, especially like other people's beliefs or ideas or projections. These could have come in, but it looks like right now you're softening and you're getting a different perspective, and these swords are slowly dropping out. You know, you're releasing the beliefs that were holding you back and harming you. So let's see, what's the challenge here, Spirit? What's the challenge for Aquarius? Okay. All right, and we have Judgment in reverse. So, you know, Judgment can be like a reincarnation energy, you know, like our kind of a transformation where we're living up to our highest ideals and, you know, we're reborn. When it's in reverse, it sometimes can feel like we're maybe questioning that guidance, that opportunity to become bigger or to step onto our path. What's the Judgment in reverse card about, Spirit? What is this for Aquarius? What is... So you get Nine of Pentacles. So you've been working really hard on something, being very disciplined, security conscious, really building a foundation for yourself. Why is this here? Yeah, and focused on your joy and your happiness. Okay, I'm seeing this. Okay, I'm seeing this as well as, you know, the swords that are coming out of your heart. They're old judgments that people put there, and that's why it's in reverse. It's like you're being challenged right now to just release all the negative beliefs, all the things that other people told you. You should be this, you should be that. All their past judgments that have really weighed down your heart and made you feel like you're not good enough and you need to be something else for someone. That is all falling away as you're really feeling abundant on your own and stepping into what truly makes you happy, what truly sets your heart on fire, your joy, vitality, and purpose. Now, if you're an Aquarius sun, you know, you feel... your soul is learning to feel most joyful and expansive through its authenticity, through, you know, not fitting in with the crowd and not caring about fitting in with the crowd. So that could also have relevance. Obviously, if you're not an Aquarius sun, but you have other Aquarius placements, you definitely want to have a look more at your sun energy. Maybe even just have a little Google, like what does sun in Cancer or like sun in Gemini or whatever it may be mean, and you know that might have a message for you. But I think, yeah, you've been very bold. You know what it is that you want, what you're working for, and I don't think you're letting people's past judgments and issues get in your way anymore. What was the past leading up to this? Yeah, we have Justice. So there was some karmic justice. There was a rebalancing of the scales. This may be just on an energetic level. You've likely done a lot of work to align yourself with this opportunity. So, you know, thinking high vibrational thoughts, taking the higher road, you know, taking the time to not react and to really get a bigger perspective on what's going on. And I think that's why you're having this heart cleansing. Yeah, so cool. So what's the next step? And then the upcoming energy is the Queen of Wands. So sitting in your power, in your confidence, feeling charismatic, attractive, attracting abundance to you. We have a black cat there. So black cats, you know, ward off bad spirits. So again, feeling very protected, feeling like your manifestations are growing and they're coming toward you, and it's feeling very beautiful. And also that feminine energy of like, you know, calling in what you need, not having to overexert yourself. So what is the conscious energy? What's Aquarius focused on? Yep. Okay, is there any other focus for Aquarius? Okay, so it looks like you're conscious of really putting in the time and effort to untangle yourself from negative thoughts. Again, so like a similar message to what we got in the current energy. You're really focused on not allowing yourself to be trapped anymore by other people's ideas, beliefs, judgments, even things that you've put there, their harsh words, like things that someone said to you. As we can see, she's blindfolded and she's bound, but quite loosely. In this card, we always see that she can actually free herself. She can feel a lot more grounded and stable and secure in herself if she just frees herself and walks away and there's like a town fairly close by. So I think you've been very conscious that maybe up until now you felt a little bit held back or trapped, or there has been a lot of outside influences that have really affected you, you know, like you may have been trying to, you know, humanitarian, like you want to please everyone and try and keep everyone happy and flowing. But I think with this energy, you're realizing that all that does is keep you tied up and bound. And at a certain point, you just need to say, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to go after what I love. I'm starting to follow my beliefs and feeling really confident and empowered as you do that. Your other conscious energy we get is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups, like all the fours are foundation cards. So this is an emotional foundation. We can, like, it can show a bit of a disappointed energy. But another interpretation of this card, I believe it was by, I learned it from Tarot for the Wild Soul, but I'm not sure because it was years ago. But the other message that I get from this card is that it actually can show someone who's quite content. You know, he's got these 3 cups, he's happy with them, the universe is offering them even more, and he's saying, like, you know what, I do want that, but you are just gonna have to wait a second, I'm focused on this first. So it feels like you do have a lot of blessings coming in for you, a lot of fulfillment, and almost like the universe is waiting on you, like waiting as in like a waiter, you know, like you're really running the show. You know, you're using your free will to be like, yes, I'm focused on this, and yes, I do want that, bring it in when I'm ready. You may have also obviously been caught up a little bit feeling disappointed about, you know, maybe you're kind of being hard on yourself at the moment, like I've been trapped for so long, and feeling it a bit emotionally, you know, just like dysregulated from that. But again, Spirit is showing you that you have the power to untrap yourself. That is absolutely happening, and the universe is there to support you and to know that they're your angels, your guides, God, if you believe in that, whoever that you connect with is supporting you through this transition. Okay, and you have a lot of abundance, don't forget that. Okay, what's in the unconscious, Spirit? Okay, and so what you may not be aware of that's been kind of playing out in your life is the Hermit. So you may be going through a journey where you are having to rely on yourself, you are having to, you know, raise your standards, raise your prices, not be around the same people that you've always been around, to really, you know, leave the village and go up into the mountain and seek that higher wisdom, seek a better understanding, getting a really clear vision and focus for what it is that you truly want. Yeah, and really looking forward into the future and knowing that you've created something and you're waiting for your ships to come in, you know, like there are good things coming because you have the energy of the star in that lantern. Like he's done a lot of inner work and he comes back with a blessing, the Hermit. Okay, and so what would their higher self, how would their higher self approach the situation, Spirit? How would Aquarius's higher self, what is the message? Okay, so we get the Three of Cups. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, cool. Hey, okay, cool. So with the Three of Cups, we get like an emotional communion. You may be wanting to spend more time with like-minded people, but I personally always feel a very devoted energy with the Three of Cups, like, you know, being around people that share the same viewpoints as you, or like your hearts are on the same page, and so you're able to kind of like it almost looks like they're doing a ceremony together or something, like they're not going back and forth or disagreeing. It's very like a unified, emotionally safe, content, flowing energy. So you might want to be around people that you're really aligned with and emotionally aligned with at this time, because the next two cards that we get from your higher self are the Eight of Wands and the Magician. So things are coming in fast for you. There is a lot of fast moving energy. You might be getting a lot of insight and downloads as well, the more that you devote yourself to these dreams or to what you're passionate about. But I also just think that things are about to change. Like lots of new energy is coming in, and it's bringing out the magician in you, where, you know, you're confident, your manifestations are coming, you're commanding the universe, you're using your power as like a, what's the word? just like your power for alchemy. You know, you're being able to transform something that other people might have given up on, but you are creating, like, you are spinning gold from that lead. You know, and I think it's a very magical energy. Your higher self's definitely encouraging you to make sure that you're having fun in what this is doing, in what you're doing, but also to know that, yeah, things are going to move a lot more quickly for you as you continue, and to stay in that power that you have everything you need, you can handle it, you can direct the universe. Yeah, and I was going to say as well, to not feel rushed, like to know that, like with that Four of Cups, it's like you can slow things down if you need, but also that the universe is wanting to bless you a lot right now, because it can tell that you're powerful and you're starting to get it. You're starting to see that you are the magician. It's not just like theoretical anymore. You're applying that knowledge, and it's very powerful. Okay, cool reading, Aquarius. I can see why you're feeling so much gratitude and why your dreams are coming out. Very cool. Okay, let's see what blessing does your higher self have for you at this time? Cool. Is there any further blessings for Aquarius? Okay, cool. So the first one we get is you're getting an unexpected blessing, guys. Gift from heaven, which says Archangel Michael hands you an energetic key, and this sacred key gives you an unexpected blessing from heaven. With that Eight of Wands, this is coming in quickly. Keep your eyes peeled. Your next card we get is Three Gifts of Light, which is white light, delight, and lightheartedness. Archangel Michael hands you an energetic key. This sacred key brings you the three gifts of light. They allow you to feel joy in your heart and live happily in the here and now. So remembering that, you know, when we stay light and fluffy and aligned with joy and delight, our blessings come in faster. The universe can magnetize everything we want a lot quicker, because the higher that we vibrate, the more we're aligning ourselves to those gifts. So I'll tell you something that my healer told me, and it's almost like if you think about your energy as like a dial, and if straight up is 0, and then we'll say like this side is 1 to 10 and this side is -1 to -10, the more that we can stay in a high vibrational state, focused on the good, it's like this dial that is a magnet. And say that you're feeling, you know, like say you're at a 5, so you're feeling pretty positive, pretty happy, you're going to start attracting things in at that 5 level. You know, like maybe you get a free gift, maybe someone gives you a car, or like you get a new job, or like, you know, these kind of things. But when we allow our vibration to slip below neutral, so we start being like, you know, oh, nothing works out for me, everything's crap, that's when we start magnetizing those experiences, because that's the vibrational level we're at. The universe is vibration, so we have to use our free will to focus on the positive to bring those things in. And I think that you guys are. That's why we have this white light, delight, and lightheartedness. I get just like a skipping energy from this. So very cool. Your next card that we get is Divine Guidance, Golden Tongued Wisdom. And this says, Archangel Michael hands you an energetic key. This sacred key brings you guidance delivered incidentally by another. So someone around you in the next 30 days is going to say something that's going to really have a deeper meaning to you than maybe what they even realize. Your spirit team, your higher self, are going to use other people to say things that they really want to get through to you. It might just be a confirmation. You know, it can be someone like a tarot reader, where you've been thinking about something and then you watch a reading and you're like, oh wow, like thank you, that answered that, or that really helped clear that up for me. That can be gold-tongued wisdom. It can also just be listening to the radio and like, you know, like a song comes on that's just like trying to encourage you to follow your dreams, or whatever it may be. It can be overhearing someone at the grocery store, but they say something that really clicks for you. So yeah, don't discount this, and just know that sometimes the person giving the golden tongued wisdom won't realize they're giving it. All right, and then your last blessing from your higher self before we jump into your part 2, where we'll look at love, money, and career, is house protection. Your home is your castle. And I talked about that mind castle, so that might have special importance. Archangel Michael and his band of angels stand guard over your home day and night. Yeah, guys, so if you've been experiencing any kind of upheaval, unexpected change, or even just like struggling to find stability in the world at the moment, because especially if you're an Aquarius rising, we do have Uranus in your 4th house, which is home and unexpected changes. So, if you've been moving, if maybe your rental's fallen through, or you've just sold your house and you haven't found that perfect place yet, know that Archangel Michael and a band of angels are protecting your home. They're watching over you, and remember, if something doesn't work out, see it as divine redirection, that there is a purpose why your angels didn't want you to go that way. They're protecting you. Okay, wonderful. So let's jump over to part 2, guys. I'd love to see you over there. If not, thank you so much for being here. Please share this video if it resonated with you, or leave me a comment down below. And otherwise, I will see you over on Patreon. Bye, guys.